session. It is a pulling, poking, plucking stress to relieve any stress that happens to happen during love. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. You can also call me Jet. I go by Jet too. So welcome. If you're new to the community, welcome, welcome, babies. This is your nightly, daily, or whenever you do what you do when you're doing self-care routine. So since you're now one of my new babies, you get one kiss on the forenoggin. And for all of my recurring babies, multiple kisses. Mama loves you. Okay, let's begin. I want to let you know that if you would like to experience a week in my upcoming apprenticeship starting March 19th, we are going to have that week. So if you'd like to be a part of that, you can use the link in the description and head on over to the My People community where we're going to be doing that there. You're going to enjoy it. You're going to have a good time. And I want you to know if this is the right fit for you. My apprentice program is a year long and it is very in-depth. You can learn more with the link. Yeah, but let's jump into this, okay? So, we start our session off with a prayer. It's not a religious prayer, it's just a prayer to root us in our individual healing experience and bring us together as a community and as a collective. And because consent matters, I do have your permission to say a prayer. Why have I never done this before? Have I done this before? This sounds like... Okay, well, I'm going to do this more often. To have your permission to say a prayer. Okay. I'm just going to place my hands right here, okay? Okay. Dear universe and all for the highest vibrational good only, please connect us to our highest self and validate information for our highest good only. Please allow us to release what we need to let go and embrace what allows us to grow. Let our journey encompass the lineages, traditions, so many people feel like it's not in their control. They feel like they're waiting for someone to rescue them. They feel like they're waiting for someone to rescue them. They feel like they are not the image of what they think someone who deserves to be loved should be. They feel like, their time has passed, or they're just nervous, they don't know how to be patient, or they don't know themselves. They're looking for love and they want to externalize that love so bad that they just don't give it to themselves. Give it to yourself. Just give it to yourself. Every day that you feel lonely, look at yourself in the mirror and say, you are not alone. I'm here with you. And I'm always going to be here with you, and I'm going to love you endlessly and completely. And any love that you thought you were going to get from someone else, I'm going to give you 10 times more. And we are going to open our life up for people to come into our life, but I know it is my responsibility to love myself to the highest level first. That is what the mindset is there. And by doing that, you are modeling to others how to treat you, so it becomes easy to be in love with you. A lot of people do not know who they are, and so it might be tough to be in love with that kind of person, because they're looking for the person outside of them to tell them who to be or how to love. And if they don't know themselves, people aren't necessarily in each other's mind every second. It's going to be really hard to be someone's savior or to be someone's external power. Let them have power. You have power. They have power, and just live in freedom with each other in a beautiful and balancing way. Live in harmony with each other in a beautiful and balancing way. Live in certainty with each other in a beautiful and balancing way. Don't fear. Don't fear. Don't fear. And remove the stress. I created Reiki Healing Hope because I wanted to create the space I didn't have. I've been there before. I've traveled down my journey of love and instilling. But let me tell you, the stuff I'm talking about right now, it has no age. We all are having life in cycle stages, experiences. And with that being said, just know that it is okay to surrender to the universe and be like, universe, I want to be loved fully. I want partnership in my life, and I believe and trust that that will come into my life. And until then, I'm going to love myself fully and greatly and in the biggest way possible. Do that and see what happens. And don't just do it for a day and then try to come on back here. Do it for a year. And tell me what happens. You'll be really surprised at the type of love that you bring into your life. Again, billions of people in the world. Billions. And you think you can't find, or it's not going to work out with the prayer button. No. The right energy is there, looking for you, waiting for you to be ready, like they're trying to be ready too. So just remember that. Just connect in with that. Well, babies, I hope you enjoyed this session, and I hope that you connect to love. I hope you bring love into your life. I hope you let love flourish sect of Christianity, and I think because of that, it was always confusing. It wasn't necessarily like, wait, which one's the right one? And not just Christianity, you know, there was there were so many traditions around me. And she was such a spiritual person, but then she also went to church, and you know, she went to Baptist, she was Baptist church. And I just didn't see her peers doing the same thing. I didn't understand how she felt this fluidity and this freedom around spirituality and still felt so warm and at home in church when the people around her would not feel as safe as she was exploring and questioning the universe. And then I asked her, I was like, look, I don't want to go. I'm like a teenager, I'm like preteen right now. Like, I don't want to go. And I didn't understand why she went, because I was like, well, you told me that, you know, this and that is not historically accurate. Da da da. See, this is where I get it from, y'all. And she was like, I don't go to learn in that kind of way. I can learn on my own. I go there to be with my no, I go there because my mama went to church and my mama went to church. I go there to be with my people, and that's how the My People community came. I realized that one thing that religion has is it has this sense of connectedness and community. You know, no matter what, having a place where people feel safe, and that's what I hope Reiki Healing Hope has created for so many people. But I also think religion can be limiting. There are certain situations in which if you are, you know, some type of otherness, you may not feel accepted. Like I've seen quite a few churches that I enjoyed, and then once they started to be homophobic, I'm like, I'm not gonna stay here and be tolerated. Baby, I'm going to be celebrated, you know, and all kinds of interesting things. And I thought, you know, with the Reiki Healing Hope community, it transcends Reiki. You know, Reiki is an energy healing modality, and there's so many other modalities out there, but I think that the word Reiki is very synonymous right now with energy healing and this spiritual take on energy healing, even though Reiki is not a spiritual thing. And I think with that being said, I feel as though the universe has guided me at the right place at the right time to create this community so that nobody feels like they are left alone or that they are by themselves. I look at myself as someone creating uninterrupted space so people can flourish and they can feel good, especially if there were times of healing that they just really needed space. And I don't like to do it behind the gaze of religiosity, because I think sometimes if you take anything too far, you may not see that you need medical intervention or mental health or emotional health support intervention and things like that. And so in that community, it's just people just filling each other up. And so it's been about a month. It's such a wonderful community. If you'd like to join it, it's called thempcommunity.com. You can go there and join. I also moved the Patreon there, so you can join the Mystic community there too. And that is one where we're still working on those 52-week challenge goals. We're meeting. We have energy sessions that come up, and just conversation and dialogue. We have chat, you know, posting and all kinds of stuff. So it's a way to connect, you know, in a fuller way. And a lot of times for me, it's I am talking to you and I can read the comments, but these communities give us all an opportunity for you to post within the community, for you to chat within the community, for you to create space and hold space within the community too. So that was really, really important for me. So I hope you take some time to go check that out. Again, it's the mpcommunity.com, and that is where you can learn all about the upcoming Reiki apprenticeship. And again, you know, I spent a lot of time thinking about how to make things better. I've been running this apprenticeship for a couple of years, and each year I think about it, how to make it better, how to make it better, how to make it better. You know, no two cohorts have ever been the same. I think about how can I experience who want to build community the way that I've built community, and they want to fund their life doing it. And so it was important for me to make a segment on esoteric business training to understand that. And to me, the way that I have sculpted it out, it takes an entire year. We walk through it as a collective, and I learned so much from you all, and we learn so much from each other too. And again, I see it as I'm holding uninterrupted space so that you can flourish. Now, some people go into the journey just wanting to heal themselves. That's how I went into my Reiki training. I just wanted to heal myself. I had no intention of working with others. Whatever, it's a combination of things. The way that I teach is you are your first client. You're the most important client. So you have to apply the things that you're doing, and you have to hold space for yourself consistently once the next month starts. So if you would like to join the Love Magnet program, which is to bring healthier love into your life, self-love, platonic love, romantic love, love within family, all of those things aligned, you can head on over to thempcommunity.com, or you can use the link in the description. This is our new free membership. Feel free to join. Oh, love it, love it, love it. We're having a great time so far. So let's go ahead and get started. Oh yes, side note, if you want to be a part of this upcoming apprenticeship, that is also the place where you can pre-register, because they're gonna know first. Okay, there's that. So if you're new to the community, welcome, babies. Pew, 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 pew. This is our nightly self-care routine, or our daily self-care routine, or whenever you come here to do what you do when you're doing it, okay? So to talk a little bit about it, just a little bit about it, we take care of ourselves here. We check in with ourselves. We make sure we have all that we need here. And I see myself as a facilitator of the space, a facilitator of relaxation here. So as we start our session off with a prayer. It's not a religious prayer. It's just a prayer to root us in our individual healing experience and bring us together as a community and as a collective. And because consent matters, to have your permission to say a prayer. Okay, let's go. Ready? Dear universe, and all for the highest vibrational good only, please connect us to our highest self and validate information for our highest good only. Please allow us to release what we need to let go and embrace what allows us to grow. Let our journey encompass the lineages, traditions, religions, and spiritual paths that bring light out through us to share with others. I say all of this in the name of I am. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Okay, so just balance it here, okay? So, anything that's been coming up lately, as you inhale and exhale, feel free to let it go. You don't have to hold on to the what ifs. What if it ain't gonna work? What if, blah, 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 blah. Feel free to let it go. Let go of everything that's taking up too much space, and instead replace it with just peace, balance, and openness to embody love. Love is such a straightforward thing, to be honest with you. It's less about only hyper-focusing on romantic love. Love transcends all of those types of relationships. Love is everywhere. Love is the connectedness. The love we have for ourselves sets the tone. It is the most foundational aspect of the love that we have from others. So, whenever we work on love, we always start from the self. Self-care, self-appreciation, self-worth. You have to make sure you have the highest sense of yourself, the highest appreciation for what you bring to the table. Because if you don't, you have no business expecting someone else to fill in that gap for you. yourself. The only person you can't really lie to. Now you can be in denial, okay? But, you gotta keep it real. You can be like, I don't want to think about it, but you know. So I always think we should start with how we love ourselves. What do we do? Do we have faith in ourselves? Do we have patience with ourselves? Are we understanding towards ourselves? Do we have love for all that we are interested in? All of those things are important. So just removing every piece and any little thing coming up, and let's just send it on. Send it somewhere. Just smooth this out. Okay. And just have patience in yourself. Believe in yourself. Trust yourself. Now, I wouldn't be me if I didn't show you some cheat codes, okay? So let's get into some cheat codes. Ready? The first cheat code is if you want romantic love, if you want that right person, either for right now or right forever, I'm going to tell you this one thing, and if you follow it, it will 100% work out. I know that's a steep claim, but I truly believe that this is real and true. You ready? People are always attracted to happy people. And I don't mean like you're faking it till you make it happy. I mean people that genuinely are enjoying life. So if you go find things that you're passionate about, you go after things that you want, and you enjoy life and you're just happy in life, people can't help but be attracted to that. That's going to attract people to you. Now, it's going to attract tons of people. Both people that you might want to explore more, and some where you're like, because there's two types of categories of people when they see you living your best life and your blessed life. The ones, this first category that you should avoid, are the ones that wish they could be doing it themselves. They don't know how to do it, so they try to live through you, but then they try to live their dreams through you. It's real weird and messy. Basically, they admire you for that, but they resent you for it at the same time, and it's not going to present like that in the beginning. It might present very normal and innocent. Just pay attention. See what they have going on in their life. See how they truly feel about what you love and what you're passionate about, and that'll tell you a lot of things. The second group are the people who see you. They love what you're doing and they want to just support you. That's it. They just want to be around your energy. And when you get to know them, they have other things going on for themselves. They have things that they're working on. They have things that they love, things that they're growing towards. They're not asking you for anything except just to be happy for you, and in turn, you then can be happy for them. Now, it is that simple. How do you just go out there and be happy if you have a heartbreak? If you maybe don't feel as confident as you want to feel, let me tell you something, okay? You just take it one baby step at a time. And it's that simple. Confidence is in the mind. It is not in the external. There is somebody for everybody. So you looking at yourself and everything you've done in your life and having pride, satisfaction, excitement, encouragement from everything you've done in your life is what will attract the right person to you. If you don't feel good, if you're upset, if you're pulling yourself down because you weren't perfect or life didn't happen in the perfect way that you had hoped it to happen, you will attract that kind of people, or you attract nobody at all. Now, there is a caveat, and let me tell you what that is. If you decide to stay in your house and communicate with no one ever, they will not find you. You have to put yourself out there. That's just a reality. You can't be over here hiding under a rock and then be like, I don't know where they're not here. But here's the thing. When you're actively loving and living life, you'll be too busy experiencing that to even be worried about trying to find somebody. Or it doesn't feel as agonizing and things like that. I'm just trying to imagine, because I think, I think that this is the highlight, the highlight season, the season of exploration and fun and peace and love and joy. And let's just take down all of those things that do not serve you. Do not serve you anymore. And to send them on to somewhere else another time, not to bother you, mess with you, or anything. Just let it be, okay? Just calm this down. You can have what you're looking for. You will have what you need, and it will work out, okay, sweetness? Well, babies, I hope you enjoyed our session today, and I hope you are taking this time to find relief when it comes to any unnecessary pressure you could be placing on yourself when it comes to love. Don't worry about it, okay? It is going to work itself out. It will always work itself out. Don't worry, don't sweat the small stuff, okay? Don't sweat the small stuff. Slim to your thing. And just know that you deserve to have love. You will have love, but it starts from the love that you give yourself first. So that is why I think you should join the Love Magnet program. It's a wonderful program, and it really reshapes your mind and balances out your energy. Again, this program is only available this month, and there's something that you can work on each day. I send a notification out each day, and you actually get it, unlike, how it be like sometimes here. You will actually get this notification, and that's why I built this new free membership, because I just was tired of reading some of the comments like, oh my gosh, I don't know, I don't get to see you anymore, I'm subscribed, Don't even worry about it, baby boo. I done figured it out, okay? So jump on over there. Next month we're gonna be doing our Saturn and Pisces. So for all the babies with Saturn in return and Pisces, I asked y'all the question, and I'm giving y'all the, and I already got the event up there, so we're having events over there too. We have our just have it on in the background. Help me out. Routine. So during this time, you just take care of yourself. Whatever you need to do in your self-care journey, okay? And if you're new to the community, welcome, 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 babies. And if you're returning, welcome, welcome, welcome back. problems, loved one problems, motivation, job, health, soul. So many things, so many pressures that add up in life, so don't feel like, the experience is unique to you. A lot of people are probably feeling this right now. It is completely normal. Just don't let all of that responsibility and mental pressure take over the experience of just living life. Sometimes you gotta be like, fuck it, and just do the best you can and be like, whatever, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. I'm gonna give what I can give, and if I can't, I can't. So just move that off of your energy, sending that somewhere else, somewhere far, far away, on a beach with buttery sand and warm, coolish water, super blue, with the beautiful wildlife roaming about, breathing, exhaling, and here you are, in this place, without a care in the world, as you look up at the stars, and for the first time, you can see all of the planets and all of the stars so clearly because of complete darkness. And you start to see how big this bright universe really is. How small we are, just one person in this big planet, in this tiny galaxy, in this tiny part of our universe. And then your problems, they don't seem that big anymore. To know that there's most likely not a problem when you get to the core of what the problem really is talking about. There's no problem that another human hasn't already probably experienced, and likely thousands, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people have experienced it too. And so, if they survived, you can too. They are not smarter than you. You got this. Sometimes it's not always about finding a solution, but just living through it, breathing through it. The discomfort sometimes can make it feel like you have to solve it, when sometimes it's just you have to experience it. And the messages you receive, the knowledge, the movement, all of that is leading you somewhere. It is encouraging you to connect in some kind of way. All of that matters. So don't disconnect or discredit your resilience. There's so much within you that you have the full capability of making it through. So don't forget that. So problem number 1, problem number 2, problem number 3, problem number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we gonna do it again. Just taking that off of you. And take it easy. I started this yesterday, but I'll keep loving friends unless you remove the unloving friends. You can't have healthy relationships with your family unless you remove those dynamics that are unhealthy. That's a part of it, and that loss doesn't feel good in the moment most of the time. I think it is so easy for us to feel like when we are bettering ourselves, that every move we make, it should feel good and justified. But that's not really true, you know. You can deeply love someone that you have no business being with. You can deeply care for people that you've outgrown. You can deeply love family in a kind of way, but also know that they have no intention of changing with you, and know that that's not something that you need right now in your life. And I'm not saying that that is particularly what's going on with you. I'm just giving you examples of how people are trying to navigate. You can be grateful for your job, and at the same time know that it's your time to go. You can be grateful to God, universe, source, or whatever it is you believe in. That's your business. I don't tell you what to believe in. I don't care. I just focus on what I do and what I believe in. What you believe in is your job. Have fun. Good luck. But you can focus on whatever that connection of the divine is for you. And know that just because you're connecting, it doesn't mean that somehow you're dimming someone else's light, or that someone else's connection is greater or lesser than yours. Even if it's different, even if it's the same. All of these things, all of these things, all of these things in the journey. We can be grateful for life and still be sad sometimes. Sadness is okay. It is okay to not have to feel up all the time, happy all the time, perfect all the time. Sometimes you just need to be with yourself, and it's okay to be with yourself. Don't have unrealistic expectations. You are not a robot, okay? You have real feelings and real experiences, and those have real reactions. So forgive yourself for being human, okay? And give yourself the space to navigate the things that come up in your way. Sometimes it's real smooth and graceful. Sometimes it's very choppy. But regardless, you're doing it. You're making it. And you're flowing in your right direction. Also, do not look outside of you for that validation. Don't look for someone to tell you you're doing a great job. Because if you do that, then you lose the power of enjoying yourself, celebrating your own wins. Don't worry about that kind of stuff. Just know that if you feel right with the steps that you're taking in your life, you can celebrate that. Celebrate that even if it's not exactly where you want it to be. The destination is not there yet, but that's okay. Where you're at now is just as important, because every step of the way brings something magical into the experience. And let's just pluck away all those moments that we thought that the magic had stopped happening. It didn't. Spoiler. It's still happening, sweetness. That magic is still happening within you. Shaping you, forming you, giving you newness, shaping you, forming you, and giving you newness, shaping you, How are you here in this moment with yourself? How are you here in this moment with yourself? How are you here in this moment with yourself? How are you here in this moment with yourself? Connect with yourself. Connect with yourself. Connect with yourself and love yourself unconditionally, no matter what part of the path you're on right now. Love yourself unconditionally. Don't seek that outside of you. Find that within you. And then you'll give yourself some compassion as you are navigating the problems that come up. Then you give yourself a little bit of kindness as you understand that it's okay to have things happen in your life, things that you can't control all the time, and you will be okay. You have always found a way to get to the other side. This is no different. You are going to be okay. You are going to be okay. You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. You are going to be okay. Well, family, I hope you enjoyed this session today, and I hope you are taking extra good care of yourself. You get multiple kisses. Okay, Mama loves you. So we start our session off with a prayer. It is not a religious prayer, it's just a prayer to root us in our individual healing experience and bring us together as a community and as a collective. And because consent matters, do I have your permission to say a prayer? Okay. May I touch you? Just place my hand right here on your toes. You ready? Dear universe and all for the highest vibration of good only, please connect forcing change any negative perspectives to that of opportunity. I'm not asking you to ignore if something is making you uncomfortable. I'm saying, how can an opportunity be built? Because whenever there's a problem that arises, you can choose to create a solution. Or you can just kind of fall under the pressure of the thing. So why not choose to create a solution? Why not be solution and goal oriented? Why not have a path that appears in front of you? What do you need? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? All of those things are there for you. Just working through that. And it's not easy. You may get it, and you might have to relearn how to connect yourself with a new habit for a long time, but it is not impossible. It is doing what you need, your body, your life, your energy needs to form a new relationship with life, one in which life isn't hurting, but life is healing, that experiences aren't trauma, but they are triumph. It is up to you of how you see this life that you're living. So, remove anything from it that does not align with where you're going or how you choose to see your world and to see this life. Remove any confusion that can make you feel you are not enough. And also, sometimes you gotta take actions. We can gather a lot of knowledge and information, but you gotta have the time to act on that information as well. And in a world, at a time where it feels like life is going and moving so fast, maybe it's not even going that fast. It's just, we gotta slow down a little bit and be in control of what we need to do what we need to do. Well, babies, I hope you enjoyed our session today. I want to remind you about some upcoming things, and that first thing is the 52-week challenge that's happening on the Patreon community. The Patreon community is $3 a month, so feel free to stop by there. And we are mastering one to two things this year. So we have a group together and we're following and tracking our progress there. So if you have those big dreams and big goals, this is the perfect time to do it. You're never too late. Come on over. Also, I'm going to continue to warn y'all, all of y'all who are going to be stepping into your Saturn return in Pisces happening in March. Prepare yourself. I'm telling you now, if you want me to put something together, please put it in the comment section so that I can know that that is something that I should do. I talked about last time those who are going into their first Saturn return. For those who are going into their second Saturn return, this is what would be called a midlife crisis. Relax in this moment. So let's just take a moment to channel. And I invite you to do whatever feels comfortable for you. But just sit in your energy and just exhale and release. Depending on what you're trying to do in your life, that's what you focus on. And sometimes it's a combination of things. So just allow the energy to flow within your body and just flow right on out. Okay. And move it through. And just feel a space of gratitude before we get started. Have an abundant mentality. I'm talking about that on Reiki Healing Hope Speaks. I'm talking about vibrations and how to as I'm saying these things, as I'm saying, I'm so grateful to be alive. I'm so grateful for this life. Thank you for this life exactly as it was and as it is. If at any moment that was difficult for you to say for yourself, this is what I'm doing. I'm pulling away any of those things that are blocking you from being at your vibrational experience to accept and be receptive to this beautiful life that you have and all of the possibilities and it being perfect exactly the way that it played out. So as you breathe through each moment, breathe. Continue to say to yourself, I'm so grateful to be alive. I'm so grateful for this life. I have so many opportunities in front of me, and I'm happy living out my purpose. And I'll just remove anything that makes it difficult for you to connect to that. So breathing in here. Okay. Okay. Breathing through this. Inhaling and exhaling, okay? So I'm just going to work with the energy now. And I want you to practice just being in your body and being comfortable in your body. Just, oh, I love it here. Noticing your skin, noticing your body, noticing how you feel on the inside, how you feel on the outside. Noticing all of these things and just be in your body and relax, okay? Relax, relax, relax. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay. How does it feel? Really take yourself there to the point where you're like, oh, I'm at peace with my life exactly as it is right now. I am at peace with my life exactly as it is right now. And let me remove anything that makes it difficult for you to feel that. I'm at peace with my life exactly as it is right now. I am so grateful for my life exactly as it is right now. This is the perfect set of circumstances for me, and I live my fullest life because of this. Breathe in and out here. Now, I noticed that there was some things that need to be let go. So in order for you to change the frequency and to really move through what you've been experiencing, you have to let things go. So go ahead and just, you know what it is, just let it go. Exhale and send it out into the universe, allowing it to do what it needs to do there. Have its next chapter, and you go into your sometimes physically let them go. So we'll just continue to remove anything that makes it hard for you to just let it go. Literally, it's energetically, you're just letting it go, letting it drop. Okay. Breathing here. So I'm going to go in with some Reiki symbols as well and just balance you here, okay? Beautiful. Okay. Now, breathe in and out here. Just send it on to its next evolutionary journey. Okay. And let me just smooth your aura, but more of just like, just cleansing it, just balancing it here. Breathing in and out, relaxing, 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 relaxing. Relaxing into this. Inhale, exhale, let it go. Release what is no longer serving you and embrace who you truly are. Right now, you'll notice in your life, you're becoming the person you should have been a long time ago. Embrace that. That's cool. That's a cool thing to do. But in order to come into the person that you were always supposed to be, you have to let go of the quality of the person that you happen to be that wasn't right for you. So let it go. That's what's creating all this stress. So let's release those patterns and let it go. Release those patterns and let it go. Release those patterns and let it go. So anything that needs some extra TLC babies, just go in here, just tie it up and send it to the rest of the universe. And breathing, so if you don't mind, I'll get some cinnamon. It's the end of the year, so I can't wait to bust out a new cinnamon stick. And we're gonna do this for some cleansing, just to keep you balanced. Okay. So just breathing in this cinnamon, work that through your energy. Balance it. Okay. Let's go right here to the throat. Breathe in and out. Bring in this grounding energy, because sometimes when things are stressful, we just need some grounding, and cinnamon is very lovely for grounding. Okay. Cleansing over the crown, third eye, the throat, the heart, the solar plexus, the sacral, and the root. Okay. Just a little bit more over your energy as a whole. this time together. And know that if ever you have tough times, find something to be grateful for. That is the entire purpose of the gratitude community. That is a link in the description. To go and be surrounded by the energy of gratitude. Because when you start saying thank you, no matter where you're at, if you're in poor health, poor money, not in the right love, not in the right mindset, not in the right place, but when you start saying thank you to the universe, out of nowhere, the solutions start to appear. That's the first step in going forward and going forth, okay? Breathing through this. Well, family, you did a fantabulous job. And so if no one has said it, babies, let me go ahead and say it. I love you. But who cares if I love you? Because the only thing that matters is that you love you. So treat yourself like that, okay? And if you want to stay connected, you can go over to Reiki Healing Hope Speaks, where we continue to talk about these things in a non-ASMR. It's not a religious prayer. It's just a prayer to root us in our individual healing experience and bring us together as a community and as a collective. And because consent matters, do I have your permission, baby, to say a prayer? Okay, let's go ahead and get started. May I touch you? Okay. Breathe in, exhale. Dear universe, and all for the highest vibrational good only, please connect us to our highest intentions and validate information from our highest self only. Please allow us to let go of that which we need to let go and embrace what allows us to grow. Let our journey encompass the lineages, traditions, religions, and spiritual paths that bring light out through us to share with others. I say all of this in the name of I am. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. So we're going to get started by just working your energy a little bit. This is just relaxing, just to get you in a space where you feel very comfortable with yourself. On this journey, the most important part is feeling comfortable with yourself. So, just going through, moving that energy through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yourself get lighter and lighter and lighter. Lighter and lighter and lighter. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Just pulling out any anxiety that needs to be removed. Send it on anything that you're ready to let go of. Just send it on. Dear universe, and all for the highest vibrational good only, please connect us to our highest self and validate information for our highest good only. Please allow us to release what we need to let go and embrace what allows us to grow. Let our journey encompass the lineages, traditions, religions, and spiritual paths that bring light out through us to share with others. I say all of this in the name of I am. Ashe. Ashe. Okay, so just begin to pull out anything that no longer serves you, taking up too much space, bringing dis-ease, bringing discomfort, situations, circumstances, cycles that need to go as you grow. Release all of that and accept that you get to have more living, more adventures, more intrigue. Let it go. Release everything that needs to be let go. Release everything that needs to be let go. And send it on to its evolutionary path. Sometimes we'll be on a cycle. And a cycle is really more like a spiral. It's not like this, it's more like that. Where we'll come back around and be experiencing something over and over again, just in a new way. Because guess what? Now you are an elevated version of yourself. Now you get to choose to make new decisions, have a different reaction, to move with intention rather than fear, lack, confusion, or loss. Now you move with understanding, peace, and freedom. So let's remove any pieces of you that need to be let go and send them on to grow somewhere else. Let's remove out any parts of you that's just on the surface, that may just be a distraction from something that you can deeply be focusing on. Let's just work through every little moment within you and just take our time. That from childhood, that from middle age, that from older age, and that from the connection to the next. All of those things. We are now one with and beyond. Speak to yourself. Speak to your heart. Open your mind. Free yourself. Release the cycle and go on a new journey. Release the fear of being small and embrace a big world beyond. Release anything that makes you feel confused or not feel good enough, and allow it to go on. So now let's just pull out anything creating mental stress, anything that's taking up too much space. I love to say it like that, taking up too much someone, and then you feel right, you feel like it's the right decision to break up, and then you're just always wondering, well, what are they doing? That's not your business. Move on. And like anything else in our lives that we move on from, move on. Move on from complicated working environments, strange life environments, not a strong sense of self-love environment. Move on from it. Not knowing who you are. Just gonna pluck away anything that causes confusion or makes it difficult for you to connect. Just going to send that on. Releasing it into something else, to somewhere else. Letting it go. Letting it be free. Okay. How do you feel? Release the weight. Release any burden of feeling that you're responsible for other people's feelings, other people's paths, other people's traditions, religions, and spiritual paths that bring light out through us to share with others. I say all of this in the name of I am. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Okay, so I'm going to go in. I'm going to do some Reiki symbols to hold the space. Just breathe in and out here as I'm doing them. And relax into this. Okay, good job, good job, good job. Now, just exhale and release, okay? And I'm just going to begin to pull that of which no longer needs to be there. And I'm going to remove it from your aura first, and then we're going to get into the chakras, your energy, and anything else that comes up during the session. So I'm just going to start by removing that from the aura and holding this space for you, for your growth, for your love, for your compassion, for your movement in the universe, which is so important and so special and so precious. So let me just continue to shift this through, and I'm just going to work all the way around sweetness, all the way around, so that it can be removed and not removed, and not returned, removed, and not returned, remove, and not returned, remove, and not returned. Okay, so I'm just going to take that memory from long ago that needs to be let go for your karmic growth, as you are a co-creator of your life and you create the reality that you would like, independent of what you have experienced before. So I'm removing any obstacles that makes you want to linger to something that does not serve you. Now as you exhale, just release a little bit more of those parts of you that no longer serve you, no longer work, or not for your highest vibrational good. Inhale, exhale. So just balancing out the aura here and releasing and letting go. 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 Okay. I'm just going to activate certain parts of your energy field to be more receptive to what is best for you versus what you're just used to. So just continue to breathe through this here, exhaling, releasing, removing anything that no longer serves you, that limits you in any way. Okay, good job. Good job. Good job. So I'm just going to keep on pulling out. The aura is feeling good, and we're going to move now into the chakra system. And so let's just quickly scan over the chakras, all the way from the root to the sacral, sacral to the solar plexus, solar plexus to the heart, heart to the throat, throat to the third eye, and third eye to the crown, all the way back down from the crown to the third eye to the throat to the heart release them. Every breath, every exhale, release them into their next evolutionary experience to do whatever they need to do. But release them and let them go. Do not hold on to them. Just because they're familiar, release them and let them go. You have the power to do that. You have the power to decide what bothers you, what does not bother you, what impacts you, what does not impact you. So utilize this power now as I pull them out, pulling 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 them, 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 pulling them out, pulling them, pulling them, pulling them, pulling them, pulling them out. Okay. Okay. Good job. So, just taking some movement, some sweeping away of the root. Love, you need to disconnect from who you used to be, because that person is gone. And you have to connect to who you are creating. That person is always deep down inside of you, but you're building them through your actions, through your intentions, through your planning. But use this time of deep soul work, deep shadow work, deep healing to let go of that person you used to be. Others might look at you as that person still. Do not respond. Sometimes you need to just have time to yourself in order to realign yourself with who you truly should be. It is not your responsibility to live up to other people's expectations or the expectations that you assume that are on you. Release them, let them go. You have to live and fly by your own path. It's the only way that you can live out your destiny, your purpose of why you are you in this life each and every day. You have to say yes to it each and every day. You have to consent to living out your purpose and your destiny, and the little hints that you have are your dreams and your goals and the things that fill your heart up with happiness, the things you love to do, the things that bring you closer to yourself. Okay, pulling out any remainder there, removing that from the chakra system, and I'm just going to go in and do some balancing here. Just balancing and realigning you to what is best for you, what is best for your overall healing and strength, things like that. You've got this, and you are so much more stronger than you know, sweetness. Just breathe into this. I want you to just catch your breath here and breathe into this, into who you are, into the strength that you have, into the peace, into this journey. This is a very internal journey you're going on in this moment. is so beautiful, this energy that you brought into this space and all that you continue to bring into the universe. So just relax here, okay? And you are done. Okay, babies. Oh, well, family, I hope you are enjoying Gentle January, where you are receiving these healings and just moving through it in a very peaceful, a very gentle, very subtle way, as you are working on all of the other things that come at the beginning of the year. Be very proud of yourself. Take time to look at your growth and grow internally first, and then allow your beauty to show externally. It is all worth it. Continue to go forward in what is important to you and never give up on yourself. Never let go of your dreams, your goals, or your visions. And be sweet to yourself. Well, okay. I'm going to go ahead and say it if no one has said it. I love you. But who cares if I love